Shani means Saturn. These are temples created for the different planets in the solar system. The impact of different planets upon our own physiology, our psychological structure and the way many things happen is obvious to us in many different ways. There is a complex calculation about taking your time of birth, date of birth and the latitude and longitude of birth. Taking these numbers, they make a complex calculation as to what are the planets which have maximum influence on you in your life. Saturn takes 30 years to complete one revolution around the sun. Because it is a 30-year cycle, because there are what is called as 4 segments in a day and 4 segments in a year according to what happens on this planet, once in 30 years, Saturn will have a certain influence upon you. So, people who come from India, what is it, Sadhe Sati, what's it called that in North India? Sadhe Sati. Sadhe Sati influence in the north, people who come from Tamil Nadu, Elar Shani. So 7.5 years of influence of Saturn upon you will be there. At this time, you become more susceptible, it's not that you must have it. You become more susceptible to disease, depression, disasters, death. You're in the hands of D company. So, people know when their Sadhe Sati or Elar Shani will come, at that time they will start doing certain things so that they can bridge over these pits that may arise in their life. So there is a temple for Shani Deva. So he's been, personified as a god. Shani temples are mainly used for occult and exorcism. People come here with variety of things, largely for influence of occult or they feel they are possessed or something like this. Because such things are done, the energies are kept in a certain way in the sanctum, which is not very conducive for a woman. Can a woman not enter there at all? She can if she is trained particularly for that, but it would be much more difficult to train a woman on these things than training a man on these things, simply because of a few biological advantages man has in these areas of life. Especially a woman who is in a state of pregnancy or in menstrual cycle should never enter such a space because she is very susceptible or vulnerable at those times that she could be deeply impacted by these forces.